Hello my friends, Gabriel here, welcome to another video. And today we're going to talk about the Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge Plus. This is the gold platinum variant, and this is a Verizon USA model. But as you already know, I live in Romania, that's Europe, and I have no issues using this device right here. Having said that, the Galaxy S6 Edge Plus is the current flagship for Samsung, together with the Samsung Galaxy Note 5. Basically they are the same device, but the only difference is that the Note 5 comes with a pencil or a stylus, and this one comes with a double curved display. Design wise, this has to be the most beautiful and the sexiest smartphone that I've ever owned, that I ever held in my hands. But having said this, it's also its major flaw, if you ask me, if you want my honest opinion. Though it's beautiful to look, beautiful to hold in the hand, beautiful to enjoy it, it's also a bit troublesome due to the sharp corners of the edges, due to the small edges if you want, and also due to the materials, glass with metal, that makes this device very slippery in the hand. Also, holding it for longer periods of time without a protective case may somewhat disturb you due to the sharp edges. They are flatter than they were on the S6 Edge, but still you can notice them. We have a beautiful 5.7 inch Super AMOLED display, Quad HD display, which is excellent, very bright, very colorful, very good contrast, very good viewing angles. But if you subscribe to my channel, you already know that I'm not a big fan of AMOLED displays due to the biggest drawback that these devices, or better said these panels, have, and that is the burn-in effect, which I encountered on every single device with AMOLED display. I don't know if this one is gonna have the same problem, but let's say I would really hate it if it would have such a problem. Having said this, excellent display, great. Some people praise it, saying that it's the best out there, period. Let me disagree with them. I've seen better displays, better for my eyes at least. It doesn't mean that it has to be for you, but I don't know, let's say I've seen better displays. Still an excellent display on the S6 Edge Plus. We have a bigger battery inside compared to the S6 Edge. We also have a bigger screen, a 5.7 inch this time. The battery is 3000 mAh battery, and battery life has been excellent with me on this device. The most that I got was 7 hours and a half of screen on time on a single charge, with continuous usage. Unplugged the device from the charger and used it throughout the day, and I got 7 hours and 22 minutes of screen on time. With regular usage, with normal usage, I can guarantee you that you're gonna get at least 2 days of usage with this device. I always have it connected to Wi-Fi or to mobile data. It's always connected to my Gear S, which you can see right here, and I do get some amazing battery from this. Let me show you some screenshots. For example, this is what I got today, and as you can see, I got 6 hours and 2 minutes of battery charge with of screen on time, sorry, with 6% of battery charge left. So probably I would have ended the day with 7 hours and a half of screen on time. One thing to notice here, when the battery goes down to 15%, and this takes a long time, you're gonna notice that from 15% to 0, it will drain actually pretty fast compared to the rest of the time. I don't know why, I can't figure it out, but it is what it is. Cameras. We have a 5 megapixel front facing camera for the selfie lovers, and on the back we have a 16 megapixel with optical image stabilization and 4K video recording. Also we have the LED and also the heart rate sensor on the back of the device. I haven't had the chance to properly use the camera and to take some let's say amazing pictures. I'm gonna have to test them in the coming days or the coming weeks until I will give you an updated review. But from what I've seen, pictures and also videos are excellent with the S6 Edge Plus. Lots of details, very good details actually, very good quality in terms of picture quality, but especially in videos. One thing that I have to say here, although you have the Pro mode for the camera, it still has no chance compared to the LG G4, which in my honest opinion, and if you've seen my last videos, you already know, I declared it to be the best Android camera on the market right now, at least in terms of photos. Using the manual mode on the LG G4 is an amazing experience, and the quality that you get from that camera and those pictures is simply out of this world. I would actually compare it with the already famous Lumia 1020 or Nokia 808 Preview, but this one I would put it close behind the LG G4, mainly because it gives an let's say overall excellent experience with the camera. But as I said, I'm gonna test it a bit more in the coming weeks, and I'm gonna make a new video with some video samples or also some picture samples. In terms of performance, I haven't noticed any problems. I have nothing to complain about with the S6 Edge Plus. Great performance. This is running the octa-core Exynos CPU, the 7420 Exynos CPU from Samsung. It sports 4 GB of RAM, so everything basically runs. I have no issues with multitasking, with closing and opening apps in the background. I haven't noticed any lag so far, and had no problems with random reboots or I don't know, crashes and so on. A very pleasant surprise if you ask me, considering that not always with Samsung devices, at least in my case I had the best experience. But this time around, because they trimmed down the infamous TouchWiz, the experience has improved a lot. Charging times for the battery, it charges very fast, as I said, 1 hour and a half, and using the Qi wireless charger you can charge it in about 2 hours. Another big point for this device is the fingerprint sensor, which a lot of people out there complain about. I don't get it why. Probably there are some Apple fanboys, but let me show you. So people were complaining that the fingerprint is bad, that it takes too long to, let's say, unlock the device. It's not very accurate, and you know, the usual rants. I've just shown you. It takes maybe 1 second, I don't know, to fully unlock your device using your thumb. Let's do it one more time. So no issues, no problems. As I said it in other videos, smartphones are made for smart people. So if you don't know how to use your smartphone, then stop using smartphones. Just buy a Nokia, I don't know, 1100, buy something like that, I don't care. Sagem My X1, I don't know, phones that appeared about 10 years ago, and just use those. Stop buying smartphones, they're not for you. Complaining about something that works flawlessly, excellent, fast, I just don't get it. It beats me. I love security, I love privacy, so for me the fingerprint sensor is a must-have on my device, at least on this one. What else there is to say? Excellent audio quality in the headphones. This device supports hi-fi audio, but it's only available when you pair the headphones. The loudspeaker, I did notice a couple of things. First of all, it's very loud. Most of the time it's very crisp and clear, but sometimes, depending, I guess, on the media format, depending on the quality of the movies, I don't know, on what videos you're watching on YouTube, sometimes it tends to, let's say, to produce some very annoying sounds. I don't know. It simply becomes very unnatural to listen, at least at full volume. But as I said, it depends a lot on what type of media you're watching or listening on the device during that time. Most of the time the quality is excellent, it's loud, it's clear. I have no issues. When it rings I can hear it, even though I'm I don't know, 2 rooms away from the device. Nothing to complain about in this department. The major things that I have to complain is the fact that gun is the IR blaster. I don't get it why. They had a lot of room right here to put the IR blaster. It's gone for no reason, just like they did with the Gear S. It was a very useful add-on for the Samsung lineup, but whatever. It's their phone, it's their decision. And probably the biggest problem that I have actually with this device and with let's say the decisions involved in making this device is the fact that we no longer have micro SD card support. I use a lot micro SDs, I take a lot of pictures, videos, so I usually end up swapping micro SDs from my camera to my tablet right now, because I can no longer swap them to my phone as I previously did. And the lack of micro SD support is the biggest drawback for me with this type of design. I don't miss removable battery, I don't care for it too much. Battery life is absolutely amazing with the S6 Edge Plus. And as I said, the biggest selling point for this device is the design, is the way it's built, the way it looks, but also I personally consider it to be its major drawback. One of which, and right now I don't know if I can replicate this on the camera, but if you have the possibility, try it out in a darker environment. Due to the fact that the edges are curved, I did notice some color distortions on the edges of the display where it's curved. As I said, we have artificial light right now lighting up the room, and it's pretty much impossible to replicate it, but try it out and see it for yourself. And also, because of the curved screens, there's a lot of reflections going on the curved part of the display. These are just some drawbacks that I noticed with this device. But as I said, if you like this and if you love the design and you really have to have it, then go for it and buy it. You won't regret it. I personally love this device. I love the way it looks, the way it, not so much the way it feels in the hand due to the sharper edges, but I love how it looks. It simply screams sexy and premium. But personally I prefer the Note 5, and most probably that's my next device. I don't know, I love the S6 Edge Plus, I love the design, I love how it looks, I love the build quality, I love the attention that it gets from other people when they see it, especially in this color in gold platinum. But most of the times it kind of gets on my nerves simply because of this dual curved display. But as I said, this applies to me. It doesn't have to apply to you. This is my personal opinion from my usage. Yours may differ from mine, and I don't blame you for that. But I have to say it just as I feel it. Another drawback, and this is probably the most annoying one for everyone out there, is the price tag. It feels to me that having to pay about 820 euros for a device like this, it's a bit too much. Okay, I get it. Apple is giving the world crap for $1,000, for $900 or euros, because we live in Europe. But this doesn't mean, Samsung, that you have to follow in their footsteps. For me, I personally love the way LG is doing their business. They put on the market excellent devices, not the best, but in some respects they really are, like the G4 and the V10, which in my opinion, as I said, and not only, they have the best cameras on the market. And also, as a personal opinion, the G4 for me has the best screen on the market. Once again, it's my personal opinion. I just like I like the G4 display a bit more than I like actually the one on the S6 Edge Plus. It's I don't know, it's not my cup of tea, this type of display, and I mean AMOLED displays. I really love the quantum display on the LG. But as I said, price tag differs. I don't know, it just feels too much for a smartphone to just pay such a huge amount of money. But well, this is my opinion. If you like it, you pay it. I liked it, I paid the money, so here it is. I can rant about it right now. Okay, this pretty much does it, guys. It's pretty late here, and tomorrow I have to wake up early in the morning. I have to say it one more time, these videos that I make, I only make them for pure passion. It's a hobby of mine, and I only do them from a user point of view. I'm not a professional reviewer. I don't give a shit about becoming a professional reviewer. I just want to let you know what a real user has to deal with in terms of experience with smartphone devices, with smartphones, with devices and all sorts of gadgets in real life, in order for you to take the best decision for you and for your pocket, because I think you already noticed that a lot of so-called pro YouTubers out there or pro reviewers are a bit biased when it comes to brands. Okay, thank you for watching. I hope I didn't bore you too much. If I did, I'm sorry. Excellent device, great build quality, premium design, premium materials, excellent battery life, very good cameras, excellent fingerprint sensor, and horrific, and I'm saying it again, horrific price tag. Highly recommended to use it with a protective case. If you're wondering, I just got one today. This is a Nilkin case. Hope it shows in the camera. It's a very slim case. You just put the device inside and there you go. It fits perfectly the device and also protects the camera. But remember, if you're gonna find this type of case, remember one thing, it's very easy to put it on, but it's so damn hard to take it off. So be careful when you want to take it off. Be careful how you hold your device so you don't end up with a broken screen on your S6 Edge Plus. Thank you guys. See you in the next videos. Until then, as always, your friend Gabriel wishing you all the best. Be safe, be good. Peace.